Hey guys, what is going on? This is Zip of RageQuitTV casting the GameCreds number 30 finals with Nerchio and Kaz. We have Nerchio spawning as the blue Zerg, Kaz spawning as the red Terran. It is on ESL Tal'Darim Altar. This is game number 1, B05, so let me fix that overlay just a little bit. There we go. And Nerchio spawning as that blue Zerg again. Top left, Kaz spawning as the red Terran. And we have so many observers, one lagging already. And we'll see, do they kick her out? Oh my god, this game. Okay, it looks like it's settled. The admin has left, and it looks playable. We'll see if it's going. So, yeah, everything looks fine. We have pretty much a full set of casters in the game. Looks like it is handling okay. So that is definitely good to hear. We have a 10 supply depot going out from Kaz. That is very, very standard for any Terran player. So far, so good. And Nerchio is going to be going for his 15 hatch because it is a TVZ, especially on Tal'Darim Altar. You definitely want to get that hatch up very quickly. And we'll see if Kaz abuses Tal'Darim Altar. And by that, I mean just siege up a bunch of tanks at this one position, then elevator up Marines, and use the Marines as like octopus tentacles to go and slap SCVs around, and then when Lings go and deal with it, they run back and the tanks shoot a bunch of ink all over the Lings and make everything hell. This base is so easily taken out, so we'll see how long that natural does stay up, or if Kaz even exploits that at all. He is getting a gas at 13, so it doesn't look like a fast expand, and normally you will see Terrans fast expand on this map just because it is so safe. But you also have a lot of Terrans going for Reaper rushes because you can place bunkers back here and then also abuse it with Reapers. The Reapers sit on the slow ground. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I tried to type in the chat to tell people the game started because there is a delay, but I guess they'll figure it out. We have let's see. First Marine is coming out, so no, it doesn't look like he's going to do any Reaper harassment. Probably just go straight into a factory and then go for a Hellion harassment. That is the other standard thing. So either Hellion harassment or Reaper harassment or bunker rushes, but we don't see a 2x. 2x very uncommon on this map. And the SCV is going to be just scouting him by. He's going to see, oh, you are complete cross positions. We don't have Nerchio doing any scouting just yet. His overlords are going both directions. And normally against Protoss, you see him scouting at 14 every single time after he throws down his pool. Against Terran, he leaves it to his overlords, so you can tell he's not that... Oh, no, he did do a drone scout. It just died. So, my bad. I just completely missed that one drone going out. We do have a reactor being built. Factory going behind this. Did the drones see that, or did the Marines take care of that? Yeah, the drone saw that, so Nerchio knows exactly what is going on. And the SCV is going to come up, sees the fast expansion, that is common, and then he's going to see everything else, and we're kind of curious what Nerchio decides to do out of this. He is going to be expanding, but what after he expands? Of course he's going to build 2 Hellions, but there's going to be a spine call up, and the Hellion harassment doesn't really work on Tal'Darim Altar. For some reason, you think it would, but I've never really seen Hellion harassment lately actually do anything, but maybe it's because I cast against, well, great Zerg players like Nerchio. He's amazing. The other Zerg player I've been casting a lot is Idra. He's pretty darn good. And Destiny, he is okay. So, all the Zerg players do focus on stopping Hellion harassment. All Zerg players do. But I think the 3 Zerg players I've been casting lately have just excelled at stopping any type of Hellion harassment. And soon, this is going to be just like the 2 racks and just fade out of existence. A common, well, maybe if you haven't been following it a long time, this build is very old. This was around in the beta. Players used to do this all of the time, but it faded out. The 2x took its place, and now this is taking the place of the 2x yet again. So, kind of funny how that works out. We do have a Roach 1 being built, and that's just going to HUD counter what Kaz is doing. And these 2 Hellions just going in, doing what poking they can. The 2 Queens fend them off, and the Hellions are forced to just go back, and Nerchio has really built just drones at this point. 26 drones to 25 SCVs at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. That is fine because his expansion has not kicked in yet, and Kaz did do a fast expansion as well, and that hasn't kicked in because he doesn't have an orbital command. But you see now he is ahead by 8 drones, so he is definitely pumping those hard, pumping 4 right now. He is confident these Hellions won't do any damage. And I like his Roach 1 placement, stopping the Hellions from just running right by. And Kaz has to think of something, and these Lings just running around look like they want to try to get us around. I don't know where they came from. And meanwhile, Kaz is just doing the standard Marine tank, getting more barracks out. Once he gets about 4 tanks, he will move and try to take possession of this one small area. And as long as he doesn't lose his Hellions, he should easily be able to do that. But with the Roaches out, he's going to have a tough time keeping those Hellions alive because there goes his map control. And wait, Lings come from surprise, but they go down. Almost stopped those Hellions and took out a few, and those Roaches just chasing them a little bit. And now these rocks are going down. He's got to quickly take his 3rd base. As soon as he takes his 3rd base, then he can sacrifice this if he absolutely has to and just transfer everything over to this 1 base, which is slightly easier to defend in my opinion. It sucks if you have to defend this because it opens this 1 ramp to go into your main. I've seen a lot of players just put 20 Spine Claws right there to defend it, but that's in ZVZs. I haven't really seen what happens in a TVT if they just decide to sacrifice 1 base. Nerchio is getting his expansion. And everything looks just fine. He is getting a layout, getting 3 bases, and Kaz about to move out. He's got 3 tanks right now. The 4th tank is on the way, so we're going to see him move out if I am correct. His starport is just about done, so maybe he'll wait for a medevac out instead of the 5th tank. Or maybe he'll start moving and produce the medevac and just, it'll meet it there. We'll see what exactly happens. The Hellions going to go back out, keep that map control up, and it looks like he's going to wait for the medevac. And that will allow him to get spotting on this high ground, or maybe he's not going to do it at all. And that would just surprise me because it's so easy to do. Just surprise me any player that wouldn't do it if he had a choice. 2 Lings coming out, and 1 Hellion chasing those, and other Hellion's going to try to head them off at the pass. That 1 Ling is a bad day to be. He got sandwiched between Hellions. And there's plenty of Roaches out for Nerchio. And we'll see. Is he going to move out? If Kaz doesn't move out soon, those Infestors will be out, and Infestors do pretty good. They can easily stop you from taking control of this position. And it looks like Kaz not going to move out, and Nerchio taking his 4th base. And there he goes moving out, but it's just a little bit too late, I think. Passaging Glance is about to be at 40 seconds, and that's when you can build Infestors, but no, he is going to be taking his 3rd base, playing in a macro game. And those rocks do go down, we'll see. He hasn't built his command center just yet. And again, the 4th base is already halfway done for Nerchio, so... And he's double expanding, actually, with a 5th going up too, so he is taking the whole map. And now Infestors are on their way, and these Marines could be in trouble. And look at this, 12 minutes in the game. Nerchio, half the map, well, he's halfway towards his opponent's base with creep, going on 5 bases. And we'll see if he holds this push, it'll be absolutely amazing. He's done everything so quickly. And it'll all be thanks to you, little guys. There's 2 Infestors, or more Infestors coming along. But if he holds it off, it's all thanks to them in the fungal growth taking out all of these Marines. Nerchio has control of this watchtower. And here we go, those Marines are balled up. Fungal growth is about to go. Siege tank sieging up, but gets a huge fungal. And gets another one, and lots of Marines gonna be going down. But he did lose. Looks like 3 Infestors doing that. So was it worth it? I don't know. Both players are tied at 141 supply, and we have a hive being built right now. Nerchio getting a few links to do a little bit of a counter-attack. Kaz does see this, but those Hellions don't react. Few Marines and tanks going here. Did he pay attention and notice that? I'm kind of surprised that those Hellions didn't do anything. And those Lings gonna be able to pick off that one tank, and that is pretty crucial. Those tanks siege up and takes out a few Lings. Doesn't look like he got an infestor, maybe one. I'm not positive. He needs to get Burrow so he can fungal growth. I mean, not fungal growth, so he can infest a Terran, a line, allow his roaches to come in close, and then take out the tanks. Everything is on siege right now, sieging right back up, and looks like Nerchio is just going to go for the counter-attack. Lots of Marines there, fungal growth, 2 fungal growths go up, and there go a lot of Marines, but the infestors are now down, and Nerchio is going for it. He had units in the back at the same time, pinching all these tanks. The tanks go down. Kaz is looking like he's in a bad situation, but he is still in a perfectly winnable situation. He's not that far out. He's got his 3rd base up. He's got 70 SCVs, 266 drones. Nerchio, though, is on hive tech. Keep that in mind. We don't see what he's building yet. He's probably getting an Autolus Cabin and a Spire, because I haven't seen the Spire go down. Get some type of tier 3 unit immediately. And I saw them do that in one game. And here we go. The roaches lure it back into the infestors, and the infestors just kill all of the Marines. Oh my god. .167 supply to 103. Looks like Nerchio has took a commanding lead right now. And now Ling's running just all about. And I don't know what Kaz can do at this point. These infestors have just been the end of him. Like, literally, the infestors, let's see, do these have any kills? 0, 16, 0. That's 16 Marines on that infestor. That is pretty good. It's like, I want to say, I don't know. It's a lot of minerals. I think it's like 800 minerals he took out with just 1 fungal growth. Actually 2. It's quite a big deal. And Nerchio, he is going for the greater spire, so he's not going to go for Ultralisks at all. Just going to get that morphed in, and then going to have Broodlords, and this will be completely unwinnable for Kaz. Well, it shouldn't be unwinnable. He could do drops everywhere. And if the drops are good, then he has a chance. And you can see Nerchio killing off some of his own units so he can get Broodlords morphing in. He's got 11 Corruptors being built. And looks like 1 drop from Kaz is going out. He needs to do this. He needs a lot more drops. This 1 drop isn't going to do really too much because this base isn't really doing much besides getting gas. And he's even got some units back here to deal with a drop. Got some units. Oh no, he doesn't have units over there to deal with the drop. But over here he does. He is prepared for a drop against this base. And probably because this base is the closest one to the template, even with 2 spine close, there's no hopes for this medevac. And Nerchio, Kaz doesn't even realize that base was there a little bit late. Fungal growth goes down. That drop is completely taken care of. And now Kaz again just killing his own unit so he can get Broodlords out. That is 6 on the way. But Kaz is at 200 out of 200. So maybe when I said it's unwinnable for him, I was wrong. That's happened in the past. He did get to his 200 food army, and that is hard to deal with. But maybe it's not that hard to deal with anymore now that people have been going for this Broodlord Infestor. You can see Nerchio. He has stockpiled a lot of minerals, and Kaz has stockpiled a lot of minerals as well. And it looks like this base is going to go down. Kaz is going to siege up on this high ground. But Nerchio probably will just go in and do the counter-attack and sacrifice this base because he's got the base over here and he can start expanding all the way over there. And a few SCVs holding those Lings hostage while the tanks clean house. And this PF could be going down very quickly. Lings have surrounded, or got a good surround. A lot of SCVs have got fungal growth so they can't repair. And yes, it looks like a PF has fallen. I don't know what those SCVs are thinking. We got some late game scouting SCVs now that are going in to attack. I guess Kaz wants to get a bigger army. And now those broodlords have been found. One tank goes down instantly. And now with all the infestors underneath of it, it's going to be very hard to engage these broodlords. And Kaz is just going to elevate her down and try to elevate it as fast as he possibly can as the broodlords are coming. And another pickup, and it looks like he manages to get a little bit past. Maybe not. A lot of units are now coming in. Those broodlords doing a lot of damage. The high ground vision is gone. Now the broodlords just cleaning house. We do have a drop back here. Takes out that one extractor. Greater Spire still up. And meanwhile, we have Kaz just everywhere on the map. Oh my god, is Kaz gonna do this? Nerchio is so immobile right now, and Kaz is exploiting that so hard. And wow, Kaz is so good. I don't give this guy enough credit. Holy cow. I don't know how this happened, but Kaz is on a big comeback right now. This hatch looks like it will go down. And yes, it does. And now the lift up in the medevac, and he is going to keep on going. These broodlords just too slow. And Nerchio losing all of his bases right now. But he is expanding all over the place. And that's a lot of tanks and Vikings. Will all these Vikings, though, get fungal growth? Tanks sieging up. Infestatan's going on top of the tanks. I don't know exactly why he wasted energy doing that when he should just wait for the broodlords and then wait and fungal growth all the Vikings. But Nerchio running out of energy. I think Kaz has done this. He's actually come back. Holy crap, Kaz. And Kelly Milky's looking like she's lagging. So we will just wait for her. I mean, there's I guess nothing we can do at this point. So while we wait. I have to say that was timed pretty darn well with the Jeopardy theme. Kelly Milky's has left the building. And Nerchio has a few Lings just causing a headache for those SCVs, but the SCVs clean house. One Marine over here. Has this thing been doing all this damage this entire time? This hatch could go down to one Marine. And Nerchio is just falling to pieces right now. Then Fester ignores that one Marine, and he's gonna do it. This is a little Marine that could. I don't even think Kaz knows what's going on anymore, just forgetting about that. Another Infestor does pop out. That thing will be dead very shortly. And stems it again! Oh! He takes it out and then dies instantly to the broodlings. But Nerchio, he's got to do something. He's got a lot of broodlords, but Kaza just showed us, hey man, just run around the map as fast as you can, and those things are so slow. And hey, it worked. And now this hatch looks like it will be falling. A big fungal growth though on all those Vikings. And this is what Nerchio needs. He needs to kill the Vikings off. And now the Broodlords can clean the house of Kaz. And Nerchio still ahead in supply. The Broodlords making their move across the map, but keep in mind how slow these things actually are. We have a lot more Vikings in production. And more Infestors and Lings. This one base, though, is going to be taken out to a drop. Actually, he's just focusing all the drones. Going to the station, 34 drones to 46 SCVs. And now Nerchio is going in to attack this PF. Most likely, does he know about it? Yes, he does. So he's going for that base. And uh-oh, those Vikings will be met with a lot of Corruptors. I'm not sure what Nerchio is doing right now. Looking like he's just trying to find a place where he can attack. At the same time, we have a drop over here for Kaz prepped up and ready to go. And those Marines are going to stand up and possibly take out this. Oh, they're definitely taking out that hatch. That hatch is so low. Kaz trying to take another expansion, but Lings are sitting there. Nerchio is all over the map still. But this game still could go either way very easily. And I think Nerchio is just waiting for Kaz to make his move so he can try to catch him in position. I think Nerchio thinks his army is better than Kaz's, but he just can't engage it because Kaz's is so much more mobile, so he has to cut it off in the pass, get a fungal growth off, and take out units and force Kaz to engage. Oh man, those Vikings are balled up, and a huge fungal growth goes down on every Viking. Another fungal growth, and the Corruptors trying to pick them off, and oh my god. Oh. Oh man. Oh. This sucks. This like blows. Hey! Oh, what a joke. Yeah, that is correct. Well, Nerchio is saying looks like he's throwing in the towel. I think Nerchio may take this. Kaz's expansion right now is dying. We'll see who's correct. Is Nerchio correct that he drop? There we go. We can finally play. And wait, I see those Thors and Marines. So Kaz definitely is going to be winning. And Nerchio, being the good man of player he is, saying, well, you won already. So he's not really being too BM about that. That is pretty cool. Getting a nice fungal growth off on all of those units. And that has to be frustrating. And now Kaz is just cleaning house. 162 supply, 288 supply. And this lone infestor is gonna be taken out. And Ling's going in for the counterattack. SCVs immediately turn around to clean up those Lings. But hey, those Lings are pretty good, upgraded. And reinforcements are forced to come. Here comes like the last mining base from Nerchio. That is going down very quickly. See Kaz taking that down. Watch this. Oh, he's going for the infestor. Now going for Lings, but this hatch is now down. Nerchio not really mining anymore. This one command center is trying to land. He picks up an SCV. And Kaz just going across the map with pretty much everything. And sieging up. Yeah, Kaz just has so much, and I can't believe, like, every time I'm like, well, the game's over. And then somehow you have some sick comeback like what Kaz did. GG, I learned something new. You can beat Broodlord Infested with Marine Tank Medevac. Go figure. Kaz is just so ridiculously good.